Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Marcus here. I would like to speak to you on the prophecy and call it a new world order. To Black Americans in the United States and Black people all over the globe, prophecy says we were to be abused most recently for 400 years, 1619 until 2019. That ending calls for the punisher to allow us to rise up, and the oppressor is to reap what is sown. What America has done to us, she has done to other people, other nations, just as she looked and took land from other people and other nations. She took from natives, abused and murdered them. She has abused many other nations. She has exploited them of their resources, played in the politics of their government, and built military bases there to protect her interest. This has been her role throughout her existence. She has called herself the richest nation on earth and invincible due to her military might. Her current victims are Venezuela, Greenland, Mexico, and Canada. She has become the world's greatest bully, and our current president wants to rule the world. In the past, other nations have acted this way, and they have all been brought down. The conversation around the world now is that the world is planning to bring America down. The talk is that they plan to attack our electrical grid and plunge her into darkness and destroy her power, retarding her ability to do anything. She and her ability will be dead. We who have been abused this entire time living in America will be victims again from outside power. This is the talk. And while we do not know if it's true, we must prepare ourselves to respond in such a way that we are not a threat to any decency. If the nation is broken down, our efforts will be to respond in such a way that uplifts all people by establishing a new system that protects and frees not only Americans, but people everywhere by removing the stumbling blocks that have denied the freedom of life. In efforts to build back better, our pursuit is to engage everyone that's seeking life to participate in the process of building life for all people by using God given and man made resources to achieve such an outcome. This will be achieved by engaging everyone in a job or career that they love. The benefit of choosing and requiring their choice reflects the love they hold for such choice. The aim is to build and create enough of all that has been determined by the people, all of them, that is necessary for survival of the human race. This is to include, but not limited to, food and clothing, shelter and education, healthcare and transportation, infrastructure, and such as that, decided by the people, and this in such an abundance, none will suffer a lack of anything they need, want, that the world's people and the world's workers have produced. The idea is to assure that everyone's needs, everyone's wants and desires are met, thereby creating the environment for peace, prosperity, freedom, joy, happiness, fulfillment, satisfaction, so that everyone may live and experience their dream. This process eliminates corruption, deception, poverty, hate, racism, bigotry, markets, private enterprise, banks, the IMF, and have nots. If anyone believes in a heaven anywhere, why not here? By the hands of the people that deserve heaven, making sure it happens now, while later takes care of later. This does not happen anywhere that is known except in dreams. But dreams are what the future's made of. So I propose that the geniuses of the world start now planning how to achieve a new world free from the hell already created. I advocate for such a new world order in response to the desire of the power responsible for the existence of this big, wonderful earth we live on, with all the resources given and provided free, including what has been done, is being done, and is sufficient to do whatever we desire to do for the future. A new world order has been rejected in the past due to preconceived abuses, though some may think it already exists. This call is not a trick. It is a challenge for people all over the earth who desire it to participate in its creation, maintenance, and protection from abuse by always assuring that it works for everyone as heaven requires. As spokesman and advocate for basic human rights for all people, a new world order is required, one that works for all, including Africa, Asia, Europe, India, America, and everywhere else. For those of you who didn't know it, there are so many people on this earth. Everyone works except children, the elderly, the sick, and disabled. Everything done is a job. Major jobs and careers will be done by those that choose them for the love they have. Everyone will be rewarded for working with what the world can't give and can't take away. It's the joy that can only come from God. But killing must cease. Everyone stop killing. It is time for everyone alive to taste a little bit of heaven before you die. God has ordained it, and I bring the news. Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. China, 1 billion+ people, more millions than we have in America. India, 1 billion+ people, and more millions than we have in America. And yet we are the richest and most powerful nation on earth. What does that say? Does it say that God has blessed us? If so, then that would definitely be an unjust God. But a God has blessed us, and it is the God of deceit. My call to you, ladies and gentlemen, is for us to rise up. And I'm not sending this message to the leaders of the world. They are the protectors of the status quo. I'm sending this message to people everywhere. The billions of people in China, the billions of people in India, the millions of people in America, the millions of people in other places of the globe. It is our time. Let us. We do the work. Let us enjoy the benefits. And let us protect one another from anything that would destroy that. That is the will of God. So if you want heaven, we can create it. The challenge is put before us. Thank you.